What if I told you there's a single dietary intervention that could not only stop your muscle loss, but help rebuild the strength you thought was gone for good? Not a pill, not a supplement, but real everyday foods on your plate 3 times a day. If you're over 60, you might already feel it. The slow decline, the stiffness, the legs that tire faster, the balance that feels just a little off. It's not your fault. You've been told this is normal aging, but science says otherwise. According to Harvard Health Publishing and the American Geriatric Society, muscle loss is not inevitable. It's often triggered silently by what we eat. And yes, it's reversible. In this video, we're not talking about extreme workouts or expensive powders. We're talking about 3 foods, likely sitting in your kitchen right now, that are quietly working against your strength and your independence. We'll break down how they affect your muscles, what to replace them with, and the simple, realistic habits that can help you reclaim your vitality. This isn't just information, it's healing, based on decades of clinical research and real stories from older adults just like you. So if you care about aging healthfully, not through medication, but through understanding and right actions, then you're in the right place. Subscribe to Senior Muscle Lab, where every week you'll receive one realistic, research-backed healing video. And don't forget to leave a comment, because your story might just give someone else hope. Number 1, why muscle loss starts with food. You eat well, you walk every day, you even try to get your protein, but your legs still feel weaker, your arms can't carry what they used to, and climbing stairs feels harder than it should. Sound familiar? That's the silent frustration many adults over 60 face. And the reason might surprise you, because the issue isn't just how much protein you eat, it's how your body uses it. And after the age of 60, your body stops listening to protein the same way it used to. This is what scientists call anabolic resistance. Dr. Heather Leidy, a leading researcher in protein metabolism, explains, as we age, our muscles need a stronger signal to start building again. That signal doesn't come from just eating enough. It comes from eating the right type, at the right time, in the right amount. Let me break that down. When you were younger, your muscles would respond to just about any protein you ate. A sandwich, a handful of peanuts, even a glass of milk. But now, after 60, your muscle cells become harder to activate. Think of it like trying to start a car that hasn't been used in a while. You need a stronger key, something like leucine, an amino acid found in high-quality proteins like eggs, whey, and fish. And even more importantly, you need to spread that signal throughout the day. Not just one big meal at dinner, but 25 to 30 grams of protein every meal. Let me tell you about a patient of mine. David, he's 67, eats fairly healthy, but came to me worried that his legs felt wobbly when walking downstairs. His blood work was fine, his weight was stable, but his muscles were shrinking. We reviewed his diet. He had yogurt and toast in the morning, a salad at lunch, and a big plate of meat and rice for dinner. Plenty of calories, but all his protein came too late in the day. He was only sending his muscles a signal to grow once in the evening, and the rest of the day, his body stayed in breakdown mode. We made just one change, 20 grams of protein at breakfast and lunch. Boiled eggs, cottage cheese, beans, even a protein shake. 3 months later, he told me, I feel like I got my legs back. I'm walking steadier. And my daughter even noticed. This is why food matters more than we think. It's not just nutrition, it's a message. And if you send the right message, your body listens. So now that you understand why muscle loss often begins at the dining table, let's uncover the top 3 foods that are quietly breaking down your strength. Number 2, the one hidden muscle killer, refined carbs. After 60, let me ask you something. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Toast with jam, a muffin with coffee, maybe some cereal with milk. Seems harmless, right? But if you're over 60, that light breakfast could be silently harming your muscles. Here's why. When you eat refined carbohydrates like white bread, sugary cereal, pancakes, or pastries, your blood sugar spikes. Your body produces a surge of insulin. And insulin, when chronically elevated, doesn't just mess with your blood sugar. It shuts down your muscle-building machinery. Harvard Health calls this metabolic inflexibility. Your body gets stuck in fat storage mode, and your muscles don't get the signal to grow. But the danger goes deeper. Dr. Luigi Ferrucci, one of the top aging researchers at the National Institute on Aging, explains, muscle loss after 60 is not just about aging, it's about inflammation and insulin resistance, and both are fueled by the modern diet. Now imagine this happening every morning, day after day, year after year. You think you're starting your day with energy, but you're actually turning off the switch your muscles need to rebuild. Let me tell you about Joyce. She's 73. She came to me complaining about fatigue, especially in her legs. She said, I eat healthy, cereal with almond milk, fruit, low-fat yogurt, but she was having carbs on carbs on carbs, with almost no protein to balance it out. Her blood sugar wasn't just high. Her muscles were weak, even though she walked every day. We made a simple change: scrambled eggs with spinach in the morning, a piece of whole grain toast, and half an avocado. 1 month later, her energy came back. Her legs didn't cramp as much. And she told me, I didn't know food could feel like medicine. That's because it is. Refined carbs are not evil, but they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. And if you're not eating protein with them, you're feeding the wrong fire. So here's what you can do. Tomorrow morning, try this. Instead of cereal and fruit, try an egg, a handful of beans, or a protein smoothie. Add some healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado, and see how your body responds. It's not about going low carb. It's about going muscle smart. In the next part, we'll talk about a second food, one that most people think is healthy, but is quietly setting your muscles on fire from the inside out. Number 3, the mistake, too many vegetable oils. Let's say you fixed your breakfast. You swapped the sugary cereal for eggs and greens. You feel good, but then you drizzle soybean oil on your salad. You stir fry with corn oil. You think, hey, I'm eating light and plant-based. That's healthy, right? Not always, because here's the problem. Too many vegetable oils equals too much inflammation, and inflammation is the hidden enemy of your muscles. Let me explain. Most processed vegetable oils, like soybean, corn, sunflower, or canola, are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. Your body needs a little omega-6, but when it's out of balance, when there's not enough omega-3 to match, it triggers chronic inflammation throughout your body. Dr. Stephen Anton from the University of Florida says, inflammation doesn't just affect joints or your gut. It breaks down muscle tissue over time, slowly, quietly. And here's the worst part. You can be eating clean, grilled veggies, lean meats, even healthy grains. But if everything is cooked or dressed in inflammatory oils, you're still feeding the fire. Let me share a story. Ronald, a retired firefighter, 71 years old, strong-willed, always disciplined. He came to me frustrated. Doc, I eat healthy, no sugar, no fried food, but I still feel stiff in the morning and my legs cramp after walks. We reviewed his meals, roasted vegetables every day, chicken breast, brown rice, but every single thing roasted or sautéed in vegetable oil. I asked him to try a simple switch: olive oil for salads, avocado oil for cooking, and add some flaxseed into his oatmeal for a touch of omega-3. 3 weeks later, he emailed me, I don't wake up stiff anymore. That oil swap made a bigger difference than I ever thought. Inflammation isn't loud, it doesn't scream, it whispers, in the form of morning stiffness, muscle soreness, fatigue that lingers. But here's the good news. You can quiet that whisper, starting today. So what should you use? For cooking, use avocado oil or ghee. For dressing, use extra virgin olive oil, and always add omega-3s, chia seeds, walnuts, or fatty fish. Your muscles aren't just made in the gym. They're built or broken by what you cook with. Now, what if I told you the third food enemy hides behind the word sugar-free? We're going to uncover that next. Number 4, the silent saboteur, artificial sweeteners. Let's talk about the last food. And it might surprise you because it doesn't come with sugar. It doesn't come with calories. It even says diet, 0 or sugar-free on the label. But artificial sweeteners may be silently weakening your muscles. You see, the gut isn't just where food is digested. It's where your muscles get their marching orders. And the bacteria in your gut, your microbiome, plays a key role in how well your body absorbs nutrients, regulates inflammation, and supports muscle protein synthesis. But here's the bad news. Artificial sweeteners like sucralose, aspartame, and saccharin can disrupt your gut microbiota. They confuse your body. They trigger low-grade inflammation. And in older adults, that's enough to block your muscle-building pathways. Dr. Heather Lady explains it simply. You can eat all the right protein, but if your gut isn't on your side, you're not going to build strength. Let me tell you about William. He's 74, big smile, sharp mind, but he came to me with one complaint. I feel tired even after breakfast, and my legs feel heavy after short walks. He ate clean, tons of veggies, lean protein, low sugar. But then I asked about drinks. He smiled. Only water and one diet soda with lunch every day. That one became a clue. We removed the soda for 30 days, swapped it with lemon water, green tea, and unsweetened coconut water. Just 3 weeks later, he called me and said, I walk easier. My legs don't drag. I didn't know something so small could change so much. And that's the truth. Artificial sweeteners don't just fake the taste of sugar. They fake the signals your body depends on. They confuse your metabolism. They stir up inflammation in your gut. And that inflammation, it seeps into your joints, into your muscles, into your energy levels. So what can you do? Replace diet drinks with herbal teas iced or hot, sparkling water with lemon, fresh cucumber mint infusions, or just plain water. Your body still loves it. And remember this, we're not afraid of aging. We're afraid of losing our legs and being locked inside four walls. But you don't have to go down that road. With every food choice, you can either feed inflammation or feed healing. And now that we've uncovered the three main food threats, the question becomes, is it too late to rebuild lost muscle? Not at all. And in the next part, I'll show you 3 habits that can help you get it back. Number 5, rebuilding strength, 3 simple healing habits. By now, you might be wondering, if I've already lost muscle, is there really a way to get it back? The answer is yes, absolutely. Muscle is not gone forever. It's not like bone or cartilage. It's alive, responsive, rebuildable, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. But it requires a different strategy, one that works with your biology, not against it. Here are 3 habits I've seen help real patients, time and again. Habit 1, spread your protein intake. Don't save it all for dinner. Your body can only absorb so much protein at one time. Eating 10 grams at breakfast, then 10 at lunch, then 60 at dinner, it won't work. Dr. Heather Lady recommends 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein per meal, evenly spaced. And if you're wondering what that looks like, here's a simple meal plan. Breakfast, 2 eggs, 1 slice of whole grain toast, cottage cheese. Lunch, grilled chicken salad with beans and olive oil. Dinner, baked salmon with quinoa and steamed broccoli. You don't need supplements. You just need balance. 3 times a day. Habit 2, practice gentle resistance. Movement every day. You don't need a gym. You don't need heavy weights. You just need to tell your muscles, I still need you. Start simple. Use resistance bands while sitting. Walk up and down your stairs. Do 10 sit-to-stands from a chair every morning. Dr. E. Jeffrey Metter once said, muscle doesn't vanish because of aging. It vanishes because we stop giving it a reason to stay. Habit 3, sleep like it's medicine. Sleep isn't rest, it's recovery. At night, your body releases growth hormone, your natural repair signal, but that only happens in deep sleep. So go to bed on time, avoid screens after 9 p.m., and create a calm, wind-down routine. Even just 1 extra hour of deep sleep a night can dramatically improve how your muscles recover. Let me share one more story. Remember David from part 1, 67 years old. Wobbly legs, shrinking muscles. He didn't need a gym membership. He didn't need pills. He needed these 3 habits. And when he practiced them, for just 12 weeks, his legs felt stronger. His stairs felt shorter. His life felt lighter. He told me, I didn't realize how much I had given up until I started getting it back. That's the power of healing. And the best part? It's still possible, starting right now. So what's next? In the next part, we'll go one level deeper. How do we keep the strength we've rebuilt every single day for the rest of our lives? Number 6, prevention is the real cure. The Daily Nutrition Blueprint. By now, you've learned a lot. You've seen the silent damage caused by refined carbs, inflammatory oils, and artificial sweeteners. You've also seen how the right habits can rebuild your strength. But here's the truth. Rebuilding is just the beginning. Preventing muscle loss every single day is where the real healing happens. Because aging doesn't weaken us. Neglect does. So let's put everything together into one simple, practical daily nutrition blueprint. I call it the muscle plate. It's not a diet, it's not a trend, it's a rhythm of eating that supports muscle health, energy, and independence. Let's break it down. Step 1, every meal equals protein plus color plus fat. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, ask yourself, where's my protein? Where's my color, vegetables or fruits? Where's my healthy fat? This combination gives your body what it needs to repair muscle tissue, reduce inflammation, and regulate energy. Examples. Breakfast, 2 boiled eggs, sautéed spinach, 1 slice of avocado toast. Lunch, lentil soup with olive oil, side of roasted carrots. Dinner, grilled fish with sweet potato and steamed greens. Keep it simple, keep it colorful, keep it balanced. Step 2, stay ahead of inflammation. Daily inflammation is like rust on your muscles. It builds slowly, quietly, but it wears you down. So every day include anti-inflammatory helpers, leafy greens like kale, spinach, arugula, herbs, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, omega-3s, fatty fish, flaxseed, walnuts. Hydration, herbal teas, lemon water. These aren't trends, they're your daily armor. Step 3, eat with intention, not reaction. So many people eat because it's convenient, fast, habitual. But your plate should feel like a message to your body. I care about your strength. Take time. Taste your food. Don't eat standing up. Don't eat while scrolling. Food is not a fix, it's fuel. And the more intentional you are, the better your body responds. Let me leave you with something a patient once told me. Her name is Linda. She's 76. She said, I used to think my best years were behind me, but now I believe the best ones are the ones I show up for and take care of one plate at a time. You see, none of this is extreme. None of this is out of reach. You don't need big changes. You just need small, consistent steps. Every single day. Muscle loss is not a sentence. It's a signal to pause, to pay attention, to gently shift how we eat, how we move, and how we rest. Because the body may grow older, but healing is timeless. Let's recap what we've learned today. Muscle loss often starts in the kitchen, not in the gym. Refined carbs, inflammatory oils, and artificial sweeteners can quietly rob your strength. But 3 daily healing habits, balanced protein, movement, and sleep, can help you rebuild. And the muscle plate gives you a practical, loving way to protect your strength every day. You don't need to do it all at once. You just need to start. 1 meal, 1 walk, 1 quiet night's sleep at a time. And if you saw yourself in this message, if you believe aging doesn't mean fading, but awakening to a wiser, healthier you, then don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with the one you care about. Someone who might need to believe they can get strong again. Slowly, gently, but surely. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Muscle Lab, where we don't just talk about lifespan, we talk about life worth living. In our next video, we'll uncover a surprising truth. A fruit you probably think is healthy, but if you're over 60, it might be silently accelerating your muscle loss. It's sweet, it's common, and it's doing more harm than you think. Don't miss it. Warning, this fruit accelerates muscle loss in seniors. Click the next video and let's keep healing together.